Outside on the corner where I caught the bus, thinking in my head it's colder than I thought it was. Sometimes life is like that, and you just quiver your lips, whisper a wish, hoping someone might give us deliverance. Now deliver this message, think I could live with this mess if you could just give a few seconds to come and sit in my presence. And yes, it is so precious, yes, it is a blessing. Next, I'll attempt to express it with every heavy breath, cause just to make it worth it, and just to make it real, you always made it perfect, and that's the way I feel. Sometimes we think too much, and we lose control, but it's not what you know, no, it's who you know. Days that will not end, I'm sure you've had them too, wishing you're still in bed, and yet we have to move. This is what passion do, this is what passion does, it's on my planets too.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is me, Dukect, here live on TalkShoe.com. And if you're not hearing me live, how dare you? You can hear this on iTunes, YouTube. Let's see what else. Freaking Awesome Network, Shushka Studio Forums, Zipcast.com, and everywhere else I can share my little seed everywhere and such. Wow, what a week. And let's talk about something, positive and stuff. So let's talk about the big thing here, the Nintendo Direct, which I just finished watching, and I have to say I was really impressed by it. There was a lot of things that a lot of people, I could see why some people are like really excited for it. There is some really good stuff here from the Nintendo Direct. You can just see a lot of people have, very positive vibes and such. You have very positive vibes here, but let's look at all the stuff that I care about. The extension, there's gonna be people who do care about. You have, um, well, uh, first we have Final Fantasy VII's Cloud is coming to Super Smash Brothers on the Wii U and the 3DS as a playable character, which is a very interesting type of thing. Also, there's going to be a Smash Brothers specific Nintendo Direct sect also in November. Another one is going to be the if you want the previous song I played, there was a nice little Legend of Zelda beat and such. It's going to be not one but two Legend of Zelda games. The Twilight Princess HD has been confirmed, a game that has really been underrated and such. I love playing, even though it's a bit, it has some problems and such, but I still love it. I love the whole thing. Midna is really good, but it just seems like, the only problem I do have with it is just the lack of voice acting. It just shows this they really need to have the voice acting in there, and hopefully for the next new Legend of Zelda, they get over that hurdle. And I understand there are some issues and such about bad voice acting, but hopefully they'll get into that cell and such. I mean, Link doesn't need to talk, but I think most people will be okay with having the characters around them say a couple words. Star Fox Zero is slated for release slated for release in April, which I can't wait. That's gonna be really fun. Uh, let's see. Mother 3 is getting a Wii U re-release, but only in Japan. Oh, but they're hearing us. It's gonna happen, people. I guarantee you by New Year's they're gonna be like, oh, they're gonna be all going on that. Next is there's new content for Splatoon. I've been playing Splatoon. I can't wait for that. I'm serious. All this free content. I am amazed by this stuff. Splatoon has done a great job bringing all these update free stuff. I honestly wouldn't be surprised they actually just start doing all these updates and putting a price point on it. But no, it's free stages, new weapons, all of this for free. Really, I am just really very impressed by this. Um, by Nintendo with the dealing with Splatoon. And if they do have a sequel, which I think they are going to make one, that's why I'm probably going to, and such. I wouldn't be surprised that there's going to be a sequel. Hopefully, if they do, let's have a more fleshed out for single player. Also have a really in-depth multiplayer and such as well. Maybe include voice chat. I know that's terrifying, but still. Wii U bundle with Super Smash Brothers and Splatoon will be available for Black Friday. Okay, and also Super Mario Maker is going to have uh, Portal, browser-based Portal that makes it easier to search for levels. Interesting. So there's a lot of good stuff here. 3DS has some Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow's coming out for the 3DS at wireless enabled version. So you guys and gals who love the Pokemon, they love that. Also, there's going to be Dragon Quest Six. No, Dragon Quest 7 and 8 3DS remix is coming to the West. Fire Emblem Fates coming in two different packages, and it's going to be for the $80 for the 3DS, by the way. You have several new characters for Hyrule Warriors, including uh, official female versions of Link, a female version of Link, and such. That is going to be very interesting. Nothing I'm still waiting for. I haven't played Hyrule Warriors yet, so um, that's going to be interesting as well. So a lot of people are going to be very positive and such. And this to me has been that was a very good and a very fun uh, Nintendo Direct, the first one since um, the passing of the of Sawatu Iwata, um, and such. And honestly, this has been I honestly think this was a great Nintendo Direct, and I'm very honored his memory as well. So, yeah, I think this is probably one of the very good Nintendo Direct. Also, it had a nice preview for Xenoblade Chronicle X, and boy, that's gonna be a big game. So I had to probably start downloading all the stuff. I could get the downloaded version, but no, I'm gonna get the thing here, the physical copy. I'm gonna pre-order it, um, and it's gonna be in my hands. I'm gonna have to download all the packs and updates, and it's all free. So that's not. Hey, you know what? As DDP once said, it's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. So all the updates to make sure the whole thing runs cleaner and free and everything else. So I might not have Fallout 4, but I will have Xenoblade Chronicles X, where basically aliens come down and basically blow up, destroy our solar system because of a war they have. The beef basically, exactly, the beef consumes our world. We were just chilling. Which, by the way, haven't seen that ever like in fiction. Anyone has seen that in the fiction and such? Um, sees that in fiction. A planet's like aliens come in, just knock us out because it was in the way trying to take down. They say, well, they're so busy taking each other out, they just destroy Earth in the aftermath and such. I wonder, has that ever been talked about in fiction and such? Let's see, and wonder. What? Also, I wonder how how long do you think we would last though? How long do you think not last, but who do you think would survive in this whole situation? Uh, wouldn't surprise me. Um, yeah. Yeah, it's just very, very, you know, yeah. Oh, by the way, someone's Skype conversation. Oh, did you see it yet? Yep, I'm seeing it, and I'm talking about it live and such. Which is, again, Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. And I think this is a big news. There's a lot of people who love Cloud, who love Final Fantasy VII. I'm not in that whole boat. I'm not in the Final Fantasy bandwagon. I know there's some people who have played it. It's not me. It's not my first thing. I haven't really got much love for the Final Fantasy franchise. I mean, Chrono Trigger or stuff like Chrono Trigger or say the Tales series. I would be down with that. Yuri Law in the end, bro. That'd be cool. Or let's see, uh, or any of the other tales like the dudes with Kratos from Tales of Symphonia. You know, let's see, let's see, who's that main dude? I can't. I am just so my brain is on lock. Lloyd Irving. Lloyd Irving and Smash would be amazing. Come on, who wants to see that? I guarantee some people will like they're all in on that. I think that'd be pretty cool, and I know y'all guys would like it too. But anyway, that all said, can't wait. I'm very pumped for the games they showed. I'm hyped for heck, I'm hyped for what is this game? I can't believe no Mighty number nine. Mighty number nine. Oh, and I think Baltimore. No, I think oh, I'm watching the NFL game. I think Buffalo just got a turnover, and now they're at the red zone again. Oh, man, my brother's a Jets fan. He's probably just cursing out right now. And let's see, throws wide open, and yep. Oh, McCoy is yep, and he's. I can just see my brother just probably just probably doing the same thing. Just like can't believe, just shaking his head. Typical Jets, they start off big, but in the end, they just can't finish. I don't know. Maybe Todd Bowles just brought that bad Redskin bad luck with him or something. I don't know. Just everything that could they start off really good, but in the end of the day, they just they just can't um win. They just can't win. They just can't win. They get close to the sun and they get burnt off. Like Icarus and such. Little history lesson for you. Little stuff I could random nuggets and such. Anyway, let's get into the next topic here. I'm gonna play a little song for you. Some little OC remix for you, fella. A little more for that. Let's see, what song shall I play? Let's play a little. Well, how about this? Ah, here's some Legend of Zelda move. How about Legend of Zelda? Some Ocarina of Time. Something like that. But Storm Force. How's that? I think that was a good one I picked up. How's that? I'll play a little bit of that. All right, let's get into it. Let's take a look at let's take a look at this. Not take a look, but let's play Ocarina of Time Storm Force OC remix from the artist of Nostalgiavania. Enjoy it. Here you go, here live on Dukect Lounge, here on TalkShoe.com. We'll be right back, right after this. We are back here live here on Dukect Lounge here on TalkShoe.com. Also on the Freaking Awesome Network, ManicExpression.com, Zipcast, iTunes, the Escapist forums, Session Studio forums. They just recently released a little bit of a brand new web comic, and it's hilarious. And then both of those guys selling out. Which, by the way, if y'all want to be really cool and such, give them a message out, shout them out, say that you want Tim to be Duke CT on the guest host on one of them live stuff on one of the podcasts and such. And by the way, since that'd be really nice because hey, you know a little bit of that, a little bit of Dixie T never hurt anybody. And speaking of a little Dixie T crossing over into a podcast, guess who's been working on a bit of podcast and doing a lot of things as well? I have been doing a little bit of podcasting. I did a little bit of the Animatrix podcast review of with the Three Black Geeks. Very fun, very interesting, and very funny podcast. We guys take a look at the Animatrix and other things as well. And hopefully, how many times I tried to get into more chances to talk about the Matrix, because I do the whole Matrix box thing here, and I'm gonna try to get into like say when the game, when they start talking about the game, I want to be on that podcast too. So take a little message as well. So just hey, because I want to spread my wings and such. So anyway, thank you and for these guys to let me on the podcast, and thank you for listening, and comments, criticisms, and yada 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 yada. Okay, let's take a look at WWE Monday Night Raw. What's going on? Ratings, oh boy, look bad, really bad. Let me take a look at the Monday Night Raw ratings. The third hour plummeted to two. I was like from 3 million to down to 2 million. It looked pretty daggone terrible. And what has happened? What is going on? And some say you don't have the big stars, but here's the thing: the big stars are there, and the ratings are still tumbling. Why are there? Why is this happening? Why is this happening and such? About um, and such. What is going on here? What is happening on the Monday Night Raw is and such going from 3 million for hour one, hour two, 340, 480 million to down to 2,863,000. That's bad. And and that's terrible. What is going on here? What is happening to WWE? And why in some cases there are some like, oh, the younger audience is looking on YouTube's and the network and everything else. Yeah, but I'm gonna say this right now, and I honestly gonna say, oh, you're up. No, no, no. There's still people using cable services around, and basically around this country. Sure, the East Coast and some parts of some parts in this country, East Coast, West Coast, and such, still have a some really good and strong internet connection. But what about places that don't have this strong internet connection? What are they going to do? These are the people who are still dependent on the regular systems, the cable networks and such. In fact, last time I checked, it was still around a very high margin of people still uses cable and such. Some might say they still have Netflix, but they're a very, very, very small minority. Majority of us in this country, still has a cable service, cable or satellite service. So you might say we're all cutting the cord, but no, it's not. It's gonna happen, but it's not really a very, very, very high. In fact, I wish I'm gonna take a look at see 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 because I want I don't want to be talking out my rear end here because I want to have good stats here in U.S. cord. Okay, let's see. Okay, Arise. Here it is. This is June 23rd, but here it is. Here it is. And this is a TechCrunch.com, and supposedly some debate. It is eight. At the end of the day, here it is. Right here, I'll link in the description. The majority of people call it court cutting, court saving. You still have a majority of people. It still's like 8.2%. That's someone said that's really big in the country, but at the end of the day, though, is you see, you still have so you have they plan. Let's see, they are they still have a lot of people are still having going into the services. There's still people you know and such is you know still it's still going to have people who can't afford to no they can afford but they can't get the better service until that happens until they're actually people who actually can cut or shave the cord as this article one says to cut and shave the cord who want to use like less because I use again Netflix mostly and honestly, I'll probably, in WWE Network, that's pretty much it. There's not much else there for me to use. I really am that, I'd be like, okay, I'm fine with it. I'm fine. I'm not like, oh my God, I need to get this thing. No, I'm happy with what I got. But, you know, here's hoping that if it does get bigger, maybe it might be a better, easier paradigm to actually monitor that stuff. But anyway, it is something, but it's still at the end of the day, it's still uh, disturbing. It's still a disturbing trend in the WWE. The viewership should be, this is a big news. This is big. We can have a new champion. And instead of this huge excitement, we see lower ratings. And I know the excuses of running the this, the that, all this other NFL and everything else, but I'm getting sick of this excuse. I'm getting sick of this excuse of this other shows out here. Why aren't they getting more people watching? Why is it the WWE? It is a more of a chore to get people to watch the WWE instead of something like in any other program. Why is it over the age should not be going up? It should be something there. They should have something exciting. Why is that? Why are we still in this mode? Why is the WWE not exciting enough? It's not exciting and such. And to me, the tournament's a good idea. I think it's a tournament's a good idea. I think there's something to really shake things up, but I just think a lot of people will be more excited. Ergo, something more interesting. But would not be having maybe a heel turn or something. Maybe just get rid of the authority and stuff. Get rid of them because they're not drawing ratings. I mean, they're not helping everything out. I think honestly the best thing they should do, and honestly most people believe they should, is getting um a. Oh yeah, just scored it. Now my brother's a little bit happy again. Um, yeah, they need something. They need to take down the hour. I think again, if they want to get the younger audience, they should be airing shows this late at night, and like at 8 or 9 o'clock. You know what they should do? Vince McMahon said Raw should be like an hour and 30 minutes. How about have Raw start at 7 and at 8:30? Bam! You get like the kids still watch. You have the kids and everyone else still watch their show. So how's that for you? How's that for you, ladies and gentlemen? Is that good enough for you? Is that good enough? How that would be pretty daggone good. I would be into that. I think most people would be too. I think cutting back that drastically, putting on a mark and actually doing something for kids, but also for the adults and long-term fans like myself. Don't insult their intelligence, you know, and honestly, give characters something to care for. Give them something interesting to watch. Give them something, a reason why to cheer room. And other than he's, well, wearing the shield vest and trying so hard to just, I mean, dude needs to let the shield go. I mean, give him a crappy theme from and such. Just get rid. The shield needs. He needs to get out of that shield whole mindset. That's why I wish he goes heel so he can get rid of that shield, stupid shield. Get up the whole believe that it's just so sad. It is. It's really really sad. Also, by the way, before I forget about this and other things, um, there was actually a recent episode on the Jim Ross Raw Support where featuring TNA star Abyss saying that Abyss, Joseph, I think Abyss wanted to actually go to WWE. He was supposed to debut at the 2007 Royal Rumble, and they said that he was going to start rivalry with the Undertaker um, for WrestleMania 23 in Detroit. I doubt that because the WWE would not have let someone be that big. This is a no guy. I mean, TNA was getting hot, but let's be honest, Abyss was not really a big enough guy to, get that much of attention. So yeah, I don't think he was going to main event WrestleMania. He wasn't going to be there because honestly, I think it was WrestleMania. It was going to be um, it was I think WrestleMania 23 was Batista and Taker, and heck, that was both Batista's and Taker's probably one of his best matches. Heck, I think that was the one that started that great run of Undertaker matches during WrestleMania. So yeah, um, so yeah, I just think he didn't want to go, and people say, "Oh, and I understand it's basically create like make fun of TNA. Oh, make fun of every business thing in TNA. You know, because hey, I do it on a regular basis. I make fun of TNA all the time. But look at it at this way. He says, people say, "Oh, he could have got this big money." You don't know that. Everyone said he could. What if Vince said, he signs up there, they change his mind, and Vince is like, then he's like, we'll probably fit you in somewhere. And they do all this stuff, and he doesn't even debut. What if he debuts and what if he doesn't connect with the WWE audience? Or he does, but they don't really have anything to do with him. Or he sits in developmental for a year and a half, and they do nothing for him in 2007 or 8. So what do you do? And Abyss sits there. Well, he gets his paycheck, and he can say he was a former WWE star, he appeared and just got squashed in a match, and then forgot about like 4 or 5, 6 months later. And people will say, well, that's going to give him more money in the indie scene. Like, sure, you get a crappy run in WWE, make you look like a daggone fool. But hey, you get a good run in the indie scene. I don't know. And honestly, I give TNA some crap and a lot of it. But you know what? At least at least Abyss is happy. He works for a place that's it's short, it's close to him. He can just do this, do tapings, and all this type of stuff. He's happy there. He has control of his character for the majority, for the most part. WWE, we hear it mostly all the time, especially around that '07, '08, and '09 stuff, is that it was a really just odd time. And people say, oh, he could have done this. Oh, he could have done that. Like, no. A lot of people you gotta realize WWE it's not the land of milk and honey. And discourse of this show right now, a lot of people are like, well, it's only a couple guys that actually mean something in the WWE, and no one actually cares. No, if you're not one of those guys, you get little, you don't get much love. You know what I mean? You don't get much love. Also, here's something interesting before we head out, is that supposedly, um, the WWE um, is renegotiated his contract. Is actually they renegotiated Lesnar's contract to have even more to his schedule and more money, which is not surprising since he's gonna have to be around the show because Lesnar is one of the main guys that WWE cares about. And honestly, that's what's got. They have to pay some more money, and they got because there's no top stars there. Cena's out, Orton's out, Rollins out, Daniel Bryan out. So yeah, I think this is gonna, according to the Wrestle Observer, I'll link in the description. So yeah, I think this is gonna be that's a pretty good. Maybe this will actually bring some ratings in. Lesnar showing up a little bit more will actually pop a rating or two. Seeing him F5 some people and such, maybe that would actually help the place out a bit. I think that would be something really, really good. But that's just my personal opinion. I think that'd be something because hey, Lesnar back with the WWE would be a very positive thing. I ain't hating on that. That's it, boys and girls. That's it for the podcast. Hope you enjoyed it. Um, Last review is standing, ladies and gentlemen. The little video review show I do. Hopefully, will be up at least next week. I am going to be start filming and then and such and doing all the stuff and getting all the material. I got the stuff. I'm going to watch it over the weekend. I'm going to watch. I'm going to read and do all the crazy stuff. I got a lot of time to relax and do everything. At latest will be done by Thanksgiving. Earliest, hopefully, by next Friday. Yeah. Also, speaking of Friday, my stream, I'm going to try to do OBS one more time. I'm working all the kinks and stutters and the bumps and the bleeps and the bruise and the this, that, and the other and all the things and all the stuff and such. Hopefully, I can get all of that done. Hopefully, it can run smooth. And then I can do more of that. Maybe get some people to call in and have a little bit of discussions and crazy, all the wacky stuff there. Hopefully, I can do that. If not, I'll see if I can just do it by myself and have people just talk in the chat, which is not that bad of a place to do. Anyway, thank you so much for listening and joining me here live on the Dukect Lounge. Thank you once again. This is Dukect here. Peace, love. I'll see y'all when I see y'all later.